Hey, hey, let's go for a run. I'm in Jefferson, Georgia, and it's a small town, but it's really wonderful because it's a small town. And we switch sides here. So full disclosure and disclaimer, you're gonna be hearing my feet the whole time. This is my cadence. It's pretty quick for my short little legs. When you are looking for real estate, one of the things that is very important to people is the walkability or runnability of the area, right? There's just not sidewalks everywhere in Jefferson, which is not unusual around here. So I'm a runner. I trained to race the 50K competitively. 2019 was my last 50K because 2020 happened and it just kind of derailed everyone's plans, obviously. Whew. The wind is blowing. My next running tour, we're actually going to go out. The birds, so nice. We're going to go out of Jackson County and I'm going to head to Barrow County and we'll do a little running realtor tour of Winder. So be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions or if you're looking to relocate to the area, hit me up. If you want to move within the area, hit me up. If you need to sell first, hit me up and we'll get you rolling. So a couple of the things to be aware of if you're running on the road. One, it helps to know traffic patterns as well as how busy roads are. Knowing how much shoulder you have, how much you have to walk on. Even the area next to the road, what is that like? Is it grass? Is it rocks? Is it a ditch? Can you get out of the way really quickly? Put you over here. As a runner on roads without sidewalks, be sure you are running towards traffic. So you'll run on the left side of the road. And I am a music / podcast / listen to YouTube videos while I run person. However, when you're running on a road with no sidewalks, you've seen the cars that have passed me already. I don't have in headphones. Oh, that is very bright. If I do run with headphones, I either will wear one or I make sure that I can still hear my surroundings, not just for cars, but there's train tracks and there's animals. I pretty much know where all the dogs are. That's not an issue for me. So Jefferson is, I feel like it's relatively runnable. Jefferson is about an hour south of the mountains. I mean, it's Georgia, it's North Georgia. So that means hills. There are places where you can run around here to avoid climbs a little bit. If you're not very familiar with an area, I suggest getting in your car and just driving to see what routes may be best. Are there bathrooms along the way or trees? So I'm approaching main highway here. This highway is one that connects Interstate 85 to Athens. I'm turning around. I will cross here, but I'm not today because I wanted to stay closer. So this road here makes it super convenient living in this area, whether it be, the city of Jefferson or Jackson County in general. Jefferson is very close to Athens. Switching you up here. It's very close to the mountains, very close to Atlanta. Gwinnett County is just right up the road and there's lots and lots and lots to do in Gwinnett County. So you're situated in an area that is quiet, maybe considered country, rural. It's a hard word to say. Rural country. And, you know, you get kind of the best of both worlds. If you like entertainment, you like to go out, you like to do things, it's a really great kind of like centralized location, because like I said, the mountains are like an hour away. You can get to Greenville, South Carolina, you know, in about 2 hours. You can hop in the car and go to the beach in about 5 hours. If you want to stay in Georgia, you can get there in about 5 hours to, you know, Savannah, Jekyll, or Tybee. You can get to Florida. If you want to get to the Panhandle, you can get to 30A, which is definitely it's a destination place. One of my favorite places is Santa Rosa, Seaside, Destin, that area. You can get there in 6 hours. In terms of location, it's really wonderful. So, runnability. Again, depending on what your flavor of running is, you have lots of options. Within a short distance, you can hop on the interstate and head to the mountains and get some solid trail running in. If you want to run and maybe catch a show and have some entertainment and have some hills, the main highway back there, 129, connects to 85, hop on 85, and then head to Stone Mountain. Biggest, what is it? It's like the biggest granite rock or something in the world. Don't quote me on that, but it's pretty great. It is about a mile from the base to the top. So you can hike to the top and, or you can run to the top, catch the views, maybe watch the sunset. And then when you come back, catch the laser show, and then, you know, come back home. If you run the roads around the base of Stone Mountain, it's about 5 miles. You could get in your long run if you wanted to, run around the base a few times, and then hit the mountain. There are actually trails out there too, if you prefer dirt. There are many parks within a short drive from Jefferson. If you want to go out there, hit trails, or hit a paved trail, but not have to fight traffic. If you're interested in learning about those, I can definitely do kind of a quick breakdown of those in another video. Also, the track here in Jefferson is open to the public. So many high schools in this area, anyway, keep their gates locked and you're not able to use the facility. Jefferson opens its track to the public, and that truly is just, it's wonderful, right? Truck was going slow, but look, I got plenty of room. Took it over. I'm aware of my surroundings. The actual downtown part of Jefferson is so cute. There are lots of really wonderful small businesses. There's the Revival Hall tap room. There's a wine bar and restaurant. You've got Crawford W. Long Pharmacy and Museum, because you may not know that Jefferson is the birthplace of anesthesia. Oh shoot, there's a dog. The birthplace of anesthesia. Hey buddy, go home. Hey buddy, go home. He's a nice pup. He's just saying hello. The birthplace of anesthesia, which is pretty cool. There's a couple coffee shops, some restaurants, so I would love to kind of highlight some of those in some future vids if anyone's interested. The schools, Jefferson City Schools, are near the downtown. Well, everything's kind of near everything. It's a small town. Population of, I don't know, gotta look it up. Small. The schools, like I was saying, the track itself is separate from the schools. The boys' state track meet was actually held at the track in Jefferson for many years. It is located really conveniently right off of 129, and again, open to the public. The schools, they have added a paved path in the front of Jefferson Elementary School, which is really wonderful for maybe a kid learning how to ride a bike, or if you want to push a stroller, or maybe you just want to walk your dog. So it's nice to have that option as well. We have here in Jefferson the City Lake, is open for fishing. And if you keep your eyes open, you may even be able to see the alligator that lives in our city lake. Yep, there's an alligator that lives in Jefferson. There is also a road that connects two other roads right off of 129 that is flat, and it has a bike lane too. Hang on one second. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's flat and it has a bike lane, which is fabulous. And back in the lockdown of 2020, because tracks were closed, everything was closed, it is actually marked out there every 100 meters. If you want to do a workout, a speed workout, you can head over to that road and feel safe doing a speed workout on the road because of the bike lane. And it's marked, which is fabulous. And that route, because I've run it so many times, it has, if you wanted to do like a mile out there, it has less than 50 feet of elevation in the whole mile. I'm just getting to the schools, and I am on the right side right now because the sidewalk begins here. And the path that I was talking about, I'll just turn it this way. It's right here. So you can see here, right there. And there's a fence, which is nice. And of course, you're wondering about runnability. There are baseball fields up behind the school with public bathrooms. So that's nice. Over by the track is a playground with new equipment. Well, I say new as of like 2020, and public bathrooms as well. And there's a pond where you can take in the ducks and the geese, which is great. School is being let out, so the crossing guard helping with traffic. I feel like I'm kind of ping-ponging a little bit with my brain, but if you find yourself running around the streets in the square in downtown Jefferson, there is also a public bathroom there as well. And there are a couple gas stations too, so you could always stop off in any of those gas stations to use their facilities. And if you need water or anything like that, then throw a couple dollars in there and grab you some water from there. There's also a couple gyms and fitness places right off downtown. There's places to shop, and there are sidewalks here, but I personally, unless I just have to use a sidewalk, I choose not to. The surface in which you run is something to consider. So obviously, if you want soft surface, then you're gonna have to hit trails. If you don't want to drive to trails, then head over to the track. The next level in terms of softness or hardness of a surface would be the asphalt road. The hardest surface on your body is actually concrete, and all the sidewalks, well, yes, sidewalks in general are concrete. And when I'm training and running for something competitive, I know that I need to take all the precautions to protect my body. I take precautions to protect my body. That means I avoid concrete. It's very windy. So, I mean, that's about it for this video anyway. If you're interested in learning more about Jefferson or the surrounding areas, there are some homes for sale. There's new construction and there's resale. If you don't want to be in the city limits, you want to go into the surrounding areas, there are options there as well. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send an email if you'd like. If you want to learn more about the area, if you have any questions, just hit me up, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. If I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer. Hopefully you got some value out of this video, and I would love your feedback. Bye guys.